Now to take a look at your full storm tracker forecast. In the sunshine, it didn't feel too bad.
No, the temperatures felt pretty good and mild, but still a little cloudy out there, Rob.
It was, yeah, mostly cloudy, not a ton of a breeze out there. So one of those days that was made a little easier to deal with that lack of sunshine. There's the view from Malta right now from Mohawk Chevy. It's overcast. It's a little breezy up there, but mainly dry as well. Another place where it's dry is where we find News 10 ABC meteorologist Jordan Dew out with the mobile storm tracker. Jordan, one of the signs that we look for when it comes to spring is those ruby-throated hummingbirds. You're going to tell us where they're at now and when we might expect to start seeing them around our parts.
Yeah, Rob, exactly. I mean, even though it doesn't necessarily feel like spring, we can still look forward to when we can see these beautiful but powerful little creatures. Let's take a look right now at this graphic so we can see where they are. Now notice in the bright red areas, that's where we're actually seeing those hummingbirds migrate to, since it is, again, winter down in Central America right now. So they're currently right through the Gulf and up the southeast coast. But notice in late March, April, that's when they start to make their way up towards the Virginias and also through Kentucky. Late April and early May, that's when Albany southward has a great chance to see those hummingbirds. And then by mid-May, really, they are around most of the Northeast. Now, here's a fun fact about these hummingbirds. Their beat of their wings is so rapid that they beat about 55 times a second. So that's what causes that humming sound to be produced. And that's why their wings always appeared so blurred. And they're actually the only bird species that can hover and fly backwards and upside down in any singular direction. But obviously they are a clear sign of spring. And even though, again, as I mentioned, it doesn't feel like spring outside here just now, Rob, I think you're going to be able to tell us when we could be seeing some more spring-like weather very soon.
Thank you so much, Jordan. We're going to try. We'll try to bring some spring-like weather. Unfortunately, though, the next week to 10 days, it looks very, very tricky. But we'll break that all down for you in just a little bit. In the meantime, it's dry for most of us. Again, off to the north, there might be a little bit of drizzle. Mohawk Valley, southern Adirondacks, maybe some snowflakes trying to make their way down into the higher terrain of the Adirondacks, but really not going to be a whole lot in the way of accumulation. 45 in Colony right now, 38 in Dwaynesburg, Copelskill at 38, 49 in Ghent, 50 in Catskill, 44 at Pittsfield, North Adams, 43, same thing in Williamstown, 33 though in Stamford, Vermont. That is cold for the end of March. 33 at Indian Lake, 39 Broad Albin. Look at Inlet, 30 degrees right now. 43 in Queensbury, 42 Granville, and 42 in Ballston Spa. So today, as expected, more unsettled to the north, better chance at least some brightening south of Albany. Now tomorrow, we've got a cold pocket of air north of the Great Lakes. This is going to rotate overhead as we go into the day on Wednesday. That's going to provide a little bit more widespread unsettled weather for Wednesday afternoon. Scattered rain showers, maybe a few mountain snow showers will be possible. So we'll walk you through it on Futurecast here. Overnight tonight, skies should turn partly clear late tonight after any early evening showers. As we go into tomorrow, I think we start off quiet. Much like today, there may be some breaks of sun to start the day. As the day wears on, as this disturbance rotates through, mostly cloudy, and there's those kind of pop-up rain and elevation snow showers during the afternoon and evening tomorrow, and again, after sunset, most of that activity will likely be coming to an end. Now, let's jump ahead to the weekend. This is going to be a very tricky setup. We're going to be tracking this warm front here. Essentially, it's going to be bumping into some very cold air to the north. So let's zoom in here. Very warm air, by the way, just south of this front. This is basically our temperature gradient from north to south. Burlington could be as cold as 34 Saturday afternoon. Glens Falls in the mid-40s. We're close to 60 here, right on that front. Notice Kingston, 72. Now, the guidance today has shifted significantly warmer than what it was looking yesterday because of this front. This front has shifted about 100 miles north. Now, as we go into Sunday, that cold air, unfortunately, winds back out, so we're back down to the low 50s. Glens Falls is in the 30s, and south of that front is in the 50s and 60s. Now, if this shifts north, we'll be warmer. If this shifts south, we would be significantly cooler for both Saturday and for Sunday. High temperatures for your Wednesday, low to mid 40s, very similar to where we were today. Tonight down to 31, rain or snow shower to the north early. Then we'll turn partly cloudy late. 45 tomorrow, a little breezy out there. Mostly cloudy, could be a few showers or wet snowflakes in the mountains. Cloudier late in the day on Thursday, otherwise some sunshine, 49. Showers late in the day on Friday, 51. 58, colder to the north on Saturday with a few showers. Showers still on Sunday, again, colder to the north, 52. Showers on Monday, 55, and then cooler for April Fool's Day, partly sunny with temperatures in the mid-40s. Lydia?